Madden NFL 17 on the PlayStation 4 would be my first rodeo with the franchise mode. And wow, this game is so old. Ron Rivera was playing with Carolina, and Ron Gronkowski was playing with the Patriots. Yeah, roster updates. You can move the rosters around if you want. We're not going to do that this time, though.
Welcome to Franchise Mode, the best way to play through a season with your favorite team. In Madden 17, we're giving you more control and more decisions for more impact. Control the game like never before with Play the Moments, the fastest way to play your game. Take all the excitement of the NFL Red Zone channel and mash it into Madden. All the key moments of the game, right at your fingertips. Jump into the key 2-minute drives at the end of the half or when your team makes it into the red zone. It's dynamic, it's brand new, and it's the fastest way to play Madden. Now that you have more control of the action on the field, we've added meaningful ways to game plan against your opponent. Carefully selected from your opponent's play call tendencies, install an offensive and defensive game plan that will help you shut down even the strongest of foes. Exploit Sherman's vaunted cover 3. Take out Rodgers' deep passing game or swagger with your own run game. The decisions you make with your game plans will be impactful and powerful. Off the field, we have doubled down on the amount of control you have with big coaching decisions. Sign and re-sign players with more feedback. Trade and cut players with ease. Take risk with more authentic injuries. And set your season goal for big rewards or a big pink slip. We've even included some of the most requested features from the community with the addition of the practice squad, full player editing, and scores from around the league. This is your franchise. More control, more decisions, more impact. Now take your team all the way.
Okay, so let's set up the franchise mode for Madden NFL 17. PlayStation 4. I think the patch might have already been installed for this. I can't see what version it is. Pretty sure I was playing offline. This console is offline. I'm always trying to play games based on what's on the disc. We don't have any franchises to load. Yeah, we're not going to be able to import anything. That's okay. So we're going to play as the Baltimore...
franchise mode.
Hold on. I already saw that, doofus. Give it a chance to load up. Eventually. We're playing as the Baltimore Ravens, which is not the best team in this game, but I think it's like a top 10 team in Madden NFL. Probably a top 5. Marshall Yanda, Eric Weddle. Well, yeah, the free safety. Huh. All their top players are on defense, but this team has a better offense than a defense. Not peak Joe Flacco, but wily Joe Flacco. He's in his Tom Brady mode. Back when he was a Brady beater. Well, he wasn't a Brady beater at this point, but he's about as good here as Brady was in Tampa Bay. Although he wasn't throwing for 5,000 yards like he did in Tampa Bay in 2021. Yeah, Brady led the league in passing in 2021. Let's check the settings. We're still playing in pro difficulty. Yep. Yeah, we'll play normal. We'll speed things up. League type, all, instant starter. Oh yeah, it's fine. Trade deadline, yeah, whatever. Coaches can't be fired. They're gonna try and fire John Harbaugh, whatever. So yeah, we'll keep all that stuff. We'll keep all that stuff. We'll keep the quarter length to 8 minutes. It seems to be a reasonable play time for the franchise mode. Yeah, tutorial's fine. Okay. Yeah, we're going to be playing all the roles, right? We can play as just one player, so we can be the next. We can be the next Lamar Jackson, I guess. Make stadium decisions. Yeah, we'll be everything, whatever. Set prices for everything you sell. We can be the Dan Snyder of this game. Let's see. Yeah, an active NFL coach. And starting point. Yeah, skip the regular season. We'll be fine. We'll start getting fancier later.
Season starts now.
We don't need any more friendlies for this part. I just kind of want to see how the franchise mode is on pro difficulty level. Pretty sure I turned down the volume, by the way. I don't know what's going on there. I turned down basically everything. I figure for this mode, the only person that needs to be heard is me for this part. Because when I was playing the Xbox One version of Madden NFL 16, I didn't have any audio at all. It was just me splicing in NFL primetime music with some video game music, which I'll end up doing here at some point. But yeah, Madden 16 is over there on my shelf. When did I buy it? I don't even think I have the case. I remember buying this game for like $20. Actually, I do own Madden 16. No, I bought Madden 15 from the Reg Box machine, I think, for like maybe $1. I mean, that game's fine. I mean, I think it's fine. It gets you up to speed with the Madden games, but I still think Madden 16 is the game to play. Ravens OCSS is this week's focus on flat call route combos. Okay, whatever. We do those not that often. We do it often enough. Kirk, yeah, Captain Kirk, back when he was playing for DC. Curtis Sims III's been moved from the Redskins to the Buccaneers. Sorry, that's how old this game is. Washington still had its old name. I think they actually went to a playoff game that year. Or the year, yeah, that's right. They didn't want to pay. They didn't want to pay. First of all, I thought C. Sims got moved to the Bucks. I don't know, Trey Wingo. Let's see. We've had lots of halfbacks here in DC. Start weekly training. We'll start here. Fine. We're not going to do Super Bowl or bust, but more aggressive you are with the goal, the higher your reward. Objective. Make the playoffs. Playoffs? Chance of firing very, very high. We can go for 10. This is a 16-win season, in case you're wondering. We're going to make the playoffs. Let's go for 11. We're not going to go for 11 wins. That's right, Ozzie Newsome. We're going to win 11 games with this tired bunch of folks. I think this was a pretty tough division in 2016. I want to say the Bengals were a playoff team back then, too. Back when Dalton was still playing for them. Stafford was still playing for the Lions. That should tell you something. Talk about practice. That's the zone blitz. So we're playing the old Bills, the Tyrod Taylor Bills, I believe, not the Josh Allen Bills. So fair warning. We're only going to play as offense. And so we're going to focus as Ronnie Staley. Oh, but we're not playing as him. I guess we're going to focus on defending him, I guess. You're not going to worry about the game plan. Deep pass verticals. Counter their zone blitz, like the old Cower zone blitz from the Steelers with the Steel Curtain. Deep pass verticals. I do verticals quite often, actually. Focus on superstar development, huh? Normal development. Well, Ronnie Staley seems to have a lot of experience. I can deal with that. Okay, select a player. Pick someone with a relatively low overall development crate quick. Okay, as opposed to normal. Elvis Dumerville, remember him? Didn't he play for the Broncos for a while? Did he move to Denver with Flacco? Ben Watson's pretty normal, shockingly. age. Yeah, we don't want to develop a dude who's 35. I tend to believe we can't teach an old dog new tricks. Justin Forsetsky, yeah, that's why I got canned. He was 30. 30-year-old running back's never gonna last. Why is Pitta so why is he so underrated? I don't know what's going on with him. Kyle Juszczyk, let's see. Yep. But actually, I think he was a Pro Bowler back then too when he played with the Ravens. C.J. Mosley. Quick development. How about we try a regular development? Let's see. So there's only one development trait. Just interesting. We have to choose a position. Is that the way it works? Maybe we can work on our kickers. So is this all in? Yeah, it's not in overall. I don't know what the order is for this stuff. So pick the young guys. Yeah, he'll be fine. Brandon Williams will be fine. We can work on Flacco. Why not? So let's focus on him. We can only focus on 3 guys. That kind of sucks. Let me try somebody else. I'm trying to focus on guys on my offense, the people I'm going to be playing with. Sam Cook. Don't worry, we're not going to need to punt that much. Justin Tucker. Justin runs with Tucker. What are we going to do with Jeremy Zutta, though? Seems okay. Kendrick Lamar. No, Kendrick Lewis. Crockett Gilmore. I barely remember him. I'll put him on the superstar track. We can do that. Make him even tighter, a left tackle. Never heard of him. Okay, let's start training. We're facing one of the worst defenses in the league. Well, actually, I think the game just started, so I guess they're all 30th in the league. Sammy Watkins with a halfway decent offense, apparently. Sammy will earn current XP, get the highest medal for maximum HP. Okay. So maybe it's just going to let us, toss the old pigskin around. Jameis, that's how old this game is. He did not throw for 5,000 yards this year. In fact, I want to say there were in 2016, I think Drew Brees was the only quarterback who threw for 5,000 yards. Actually, it wouldn't have been 2016. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, because I remember 2011 was when it all blew up. Because, what was it? There was, in 1984, Dan Marino threw for 5,000 yards and set all the records. 24 years later, Drew Brees does it. And he does it, 2009. Then no one does it in 2010. Then in 2011, all of the doors get blown off. And now 4,000-yard passers are like normal. Well, not normal, but they're all the 4,000-yard passers are Pro Bowlers. I mean, Blake Bortles threw for 4,000 yards when he played for Jacksonville. Where is he now, anyway? And the old Richard Sherman cover 3, the hash mark routes get open. I've gotten big first downs on plays like this. Triangle or X? I don't know which one is triangle. Triangle on the left, X on the right, and he's open. Yeah, the good old-fashioned cover 3. So triangle on the left. Yep, he's cheating to one side, so you throw to the other. Throw it where they ain't. Against cover 2, the outside, the 2 outside rights. Okay. Yeah, just throw it over the top. Pop the top. We'll be fine. You want me to throw outside, though. Triangle or circle? Triangle's open. Wrong guy. He caught it anyway. I threw it to the wrong guy. I meant to throw it to Mike Wallace. Sorry. Square or circle? Square looks good. Pop the top. Wallace goes down. Wallace goes up and get it. Okay. Run the vertical pass concepts. Okay. So we're throwing outside. Check the X route. That's Smith Sr. Yeah, whatever. X is open. No, he wasn't. I don't know if anyone was open, really. It's cover 2. Throw outside. Circle or square? Nope. Wasn't going to happen. I think they wanted me to throw it over the top. I think the center gets open. Check X. Single coverage on the outside. Mike Walsh brings it down inside the 5. Okay, let's see. Square or circle? Triangle's open. Yep, that's the post. Steve Smith Sr. Old man getting downfield. We're going for the silver. Single coverage. Square or... I think the square. It might be square. Triangle's open. It was a push-off. It was a hit and run. I guess the defender was just had his head in the backfield. He didn't even bother to follow the defender downfield. Like I said, I get so many first downs doing. I audible to 4 verticals routes all the time. Okay. We're not going to do defense. Get out of here with that. Yeah, we're not going to do this. We're going to skip that. Yeah, we haven't made any progress, so whatever. We don't care. We don't give a crap. We're only going to play offense for these games. I still haven't played. Yeah, well, because my video chip on my Super Nintendo is kind of busted, it's always going to look kind of fuzzy. But I could try recording it in HD, because I can hook it up to my DVD recorder and record it in HD. That would be fine. I've not recorded any Super NES games in HD. Not that I really need to, but I kind of want some in 60 frames a second without the interlacing. Okay, so we're good. I don't think we need anything. I don't think the game will let us do anything else, because we used to sim all this stuff. Yeah, we used to sim all of this stuff. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, so we're good. So we can play the game. How we looking? Front line's kind of dinged up. Not as good as they were in Madden 16. They were OP in that game. We can spread some experience points around. Let's see, skills. This player earns XP at the highest rate. Okay. So we can upgrade him. So we can protect Flacco's blind side. Let's see. Doesn't have much experience. Increase awareness. Awareness is always good, I suppose. Toughness. Recover more quickly from injury. Okay, well, whatever. Lessen the chance of getting hurt. Impact blocking sounds good. Okay, so that's good enough. We can submit those with the options button. 315 pounds, yo. Okay, so we leveled him up. So what's the next order of business? Yeah, they got a practice squad. We're not going to worry about the practice squad. We're talking about practice. Okay, so we can play this game. Let's see how it works. Simulate. Yeah, let's do some training. We'll see how that goes. We already did that. I could have sworn we already did that. Yeah, I could have swore we already did this. I guess we still have time to do some more. We'll get it right. Danny Amendola. I think he played for Miami for a couple of years. I think he played for Miami when Brian Flores was there. You remember him? No, of course you don't. He got hired by Pittsburgh in the off season after 2021. But I think he's like a defensive consultant, which is like okay for some reason. Well, he didn't. The point is, that he didn't get hired to be a head coach. He got fired from Miami after a couple of winnings. I think he had a couple of 500 seasons, something like that. He had a winning record. Once he had a winning record both seasons, he just didn't make the playoffs either year. He had a legit defense. Tony Dungy should have taught you that. Was he the offensive coordinator? I don't remember who. Marty Morningweg was the offensive coordinator when Lamar Jackson was there. Don't know about 2017. We've already established this. Yeah, we've already established this. So we can just sim this. So I already did this. So when do I get the actual experience points is the question. Push the right stick to view your assignment gap against the run. Oh, when you're controlling a defender, yeah, we're not doing that crap. We're not interested. We can sim the weekly training. Offensive tendencies, defense. The other defense is decent. Attacking 3-4. It'll be fine. So I can just sim it. Okay, we're fine. So we'll just sim that. So they didn't give me credit for the silver medal I got? Or do I have multiple opportunities to practice? C. not Clay Matthews. C. Matthews is like fifth on the depth chart. Still looking good. We leveled him up a little bit, didn't we? Hey, training complete. Okay. So we don't have to do any more free practice. So, play key moments. No, we're going to play offense only. So now we can play offense only right from the menu. So you don't have to go to a menu when the game starts. Yeah, Bills are okay. I want to say it's with the Tyrod Taylor era. The game isn't telling us. So we don't get a difficulty level for the franchise mode? Okay. That's fine. We'll be fine. We're probably gonna go 500. Or maybe this will be like 2016. Where did the Ravens go like 5-11? In fact, the reason they got Lamar Jackson was because Flacco got injured, if I'm not mistaken. Go for a legacy points. 400 career passing. I don't know how many he has. Yeah, I don't know where he is. Season goal, 60 catches. Yeah. Not a Pro Bowl year, but a very productive year. What is that? 4 catches a game? 32. Yeah, that's about 4 catches a game. Of course, we don't have Marlon Brown playing for the Ravens in this season. So Marlon Brown was basically Randy Moss. You know, when I was playing as the Ravens in Madden NFL 16, Marlon Brown was putting up Randy Moss numbers, like 2,100 yards a season, 100 catches. I mean, it was ridiculous. I would just chuck the ball up to him. He would always do these Odell Beckham one-handed catches because he's big. Yeah, it's Tyrod Taylor. Fast. Again, not be said that Tyrod Taylor wasn't gypped. He was a starting quarterback for San Diego. He lost his job not due to injury, but due to malpractice, arguably. And it turns out that Herbert kid is a 5,000-yard passer. He threw for 44,000 yards in his rookie year. That tells you something right there. If you're going to lose your job, lose it to a potential Hall of Famer. Lose it to a Pro Bowler. We're going to go inside zone to the right side. We'll talk about Tyrod Taylor later. He wasn't terrible, but he wasn't exactly a huge deal. Can I audible to a middle, low, high? What? I didn't accelerate the clock. I'm trying to call audibles, dude. Help me out. I didn't accelerate the clock. Fine. Your offense will have a boost when calling vertical plays. Okay. I'm fine with that. Stick route. We'll audible out of it if we need to. Yeah, the clock is fine. The clock is fine. I use the D-pad to adjust the view. That should be fine. Square route, Steve Smith Sr. on the slant. Triangle's open. Wow! Someone better check the right side. That was my blind side that time. I was looking left. Did the tuck rule, I guess. Shallow cross on a 2nd and 15. Check the square route or circle, possibly. Smith Sr. might pop the top. Square's open. Wide. Wrong guy. Wow. I thought I screwed a square. Oh, sorry. I meant to throw the triangle. Triangle was the crossing route. Mike Wallace. First down, though. I'll take it. Okay, flip the play with the R2 button. We're going to counter to the right. The wide side. We have blocking, but he's cheating in that direction. So I'll tell you what. Flip the run. That looks better. Someone better cover that dude. Dude, that's like the second time he's blown up a play. Flanker drive. We might tell the, there's a receiver out in the flat. That's Juszczyk. Tell Aiken, hot route, Aiken to do a in. It's a deeper route. Square is a smash route. Smash it. That's it. Dude. Pretty sure that's cheating. Pretty sure you can't do that in football until he catches the ball. Just saying. We're going to accept that for the first down. How can I decline that? Why would I ever decline? Well, I guess if you want to punt the ball. Flip the play. We'll do the counter to the wide right side. Someone better cover 53. Yeah. 8 in the box. Audible to a cross in. Aiken wants his 100th career catch. Let's see. Hot route. Juszczyk. Do the wheel route on the triangle if square's not open. Square's open. Inside. What was that? Well, Steve Smith got smarter after that play for some reason. Gained an experience point. Don't know what's going on there. That's not Rex Ryan. What was that guy's? I know that coach's name. Don't remember his. Yeah, we're gonna change that up. Go traditional Madden look. Full wide screen, of course. Shall Watson, hot route. Watson, the slant. It's an in. It's a deeper route. X is open on his back foot, and he got 8 yards. There was pressure on the right side. Someone needs to cover that right side, doofus. I'm going to blow up my spot all night. Might run the ball occasionally. Pitta might go vertical. We already got a vertical route. Check Watson on the X. Aiken's going to do a drag. You're supposed to do a drag route, doofus. You're supposed to keep dragging. Just saying. Maybe I should tell him to do a crossing route. Counter to the left side. Someone better cover the right side. 8 in the box. I am the man. Square. Square. Check the square route. Square's open. Got more pressure coming from the right side. I'm looking downfield, but I can't if that dude's going to constantly get in the backfield. First down. D. Smith Sr. with 2 catches for 40 yards. Can't run this. Let's see. Audible to the PA crosses. Check the circle route. Circle route might get open. No, he's got to throw the triple coverage. That was terrible, Flacco. Get him, 4 set. Or not. Pick 6. Matt Schaub-esque. Maybe Flacco shouldn't have dove for his heels. Just saying. Upset alert. Someone's beating the Packers, I guess. That's not the moment I hoped for either, doofus. Pick 6. Okay, so let's counter left. So next time, don't throw it into triple coverage, even if the matchup looks good. 8 in the box, probably. We're going to bounce it out. Give me that seal. Yep, that's a seal. He couldn't cut that hard. Lots of kind of sliding around a bit. I wanted to see if we can... I have to press a button to cut. Let me do a quick check. Yeah, it might be Rex Ryan. I think that's Rex Ryan. I think he got replaced by... What's that coach's name? McCullough? Whatever that guy's name was in Buffalo. Yeah, they got rid of Rex Ryan, basically. I think they had like one good season with Rex Ryan. Ball carrier, yeah, I don't know the button to, like... I'm not trying to juke, like, I'm not trying to juke, really. I guess I can do the protect ball. Square to dive, if you need to. Of course, you're not supposed to go to the ground during a touchdown celebration, just saying. I saw that hit... I saw that, glitch. Can't fool me, EA. Perriman could bounce it. Yeah, we can tell Perriman to slant. Perriman can slant. Go out there and get it. Try... Yeah, dude, Perriman is fast, dude. That's a first down. 2nd and 7. Perriman is the fastest dude on the field. If he goes deep, better look out. He can burn... I mean, he's run slant plays for touchdowns. Like 5-yard slants down the middle for like 80-yard touchdowns. I think he plays for the... I think he got traded to the Jets after the 2017 season. So there is that. Drag in. If we're going to drag, tell Wallace... Actually. Hot route, Smith Sr. to do a fade. And then hot route, Wallace to go in. That's a good release for square. Check the square route. Square's good. Single coverage on the outside, and he tipped it. You told him to go out. Yeah, I floated it up, but, you know. I should have flipped the play. We can dive on 2nd and 10. Sounds like a bad idea. We'll see how it goes. Better give me a black. Dude! Where's my center? Come on, people. Got lost a yard on that. That's a good backfield tackle. Back tack. As good as a sack. 3rd and 11. C. Smith Sr. or Watson on the X. Square. Throw it inside. No, he jumped the route. Steve Smith Sr. I threw it inside. The defender jumped the route. Wow. That should have been intercepted. RNG's is there. Yeah, that was just random number BS. Slide to the right, slide to the left. Give me that block. Someone cover him, please. That's like the 5th time he's blown up our backfield. Good lord. Someone please cover him. Okay, square or X? X is good. X is wide open. Steve Smith Sr. again. Oh man, getting it done. On the Marlon Brown, running the Marlon Brown routes. There's an argument to be made I should be putting a tall guy on the left side. We get better matchups, I guess. Perriman's got a release on the triangle route. X if he's not open, or circle if he's not open. X is open. He's supposed to get a good release. He didn't get one, and Watson's a yard short on that, I think. Yep, 2nd and inches. You know what that means. Play action passing. FB angle. Let's give him the Kurt angle. R1 out of the backfield. Square for Pitta if he gets open. Pitta's open. Nah, I was supposed to throw it to the. I was supposed to throw it to the goal line. I was trying to throw it to the sideline. Pitta didn't make the cut. That was the problem. It was also double cover. That's 2 red zone interceptions for Flacco. The Ravens defense might never get on the field. I don't know what to tell you. Flanker drive. Wallace might get open. Doesn't look good. Check Watson on the X route. Watson's open. Check. Someone please give me some protection up the middle. Good Lord. It's going to be like this all year. We got to get the ball out of our hands. Can't do any deep routes. Can't do any wheel routes. It's insane. First down, though. No interception, huh? Triangle if square is not open. Actually tell Watson to do an in on a deeper route. Square is open. Nope, jump the route. That's 2 INTs. That's 3 INTs. 3 INTs for Flacco. In Buffalo territory. And they got another touchdown. Okay, I got to run the 2-minute drill. No huddle. Verticals if you gotta. We have, how many timeouts? Buffalo's got 2 turnovers. I can't see how many turnovers I have. Timeouts. I got all 3 timeouts. We're good. Triangle if, actually, Watson, hot, X, in. Triangle if square isn't open. Triangle's open. Okay, no huddle. Let's go. We're at midfield. Let's go. Go, go, go. No more celebrating. Wide receiver screen. Probably isn't going to work. Audible to 4 verticals. Check the square or the circle. Circle, that might be holding. Over the top to Aiken, and that's tipped. So who cheated? Probably you. Actually, no, he's on the bench. 99's on the bench. That's holding on Yanda, the Pro Bowler. Way to go, Pro Bowler. Curl flats. Hot read to the right side. We can tell him to. We can tell C. Smith Sr. to. Hot. C. Smith Sr. It's a streak. Check the square out. R1 got open. 4 sets gonna. Wow, nice spin, and that's 20 yards. That's 20 yards on 1st and 20. These 4 sets finally get some productivity. Had to throw it down the middle of the field. You got past to the linebacker on the Alvin Kamar route. We can do a stick. We have to. Yeah, we're past midfield. Okay, tell Steve Smith Sr. Aiken. He can go in. We can do no huddle or throw timeouts. Square is wide open. No one's covering the middle of the field. Hurry up. Middle, high, low. We got time. Check R1. R1, yeah, he jumped the route. Yeah, Walsh jumped the route. That's a flag. There should have been a flag on that. What happened? We got a shallow route across the middle, but we're going to tell the shallow route that's X. X. He's going to streak. That's a double vertical route on the X. No one's open. That's a fumble. Who got the ball? Forsett got the ball. Wow, 4 turnovers. Well, almost 4 turnovers. 3 interceptions and a fumble in the first half. MVP, right? Duck. The hen needs to duck. Shallow. Yeah, Watson. X. Tell him to streak. It's a double wide. It's a double vertical. Triangle. What? Again. Will someone please block these dudes? I want to tell me to call some pass protection once in a while. So I guess we're punting. That's a shame, really. So, next key moment. So, we're down by 2 touchdowns because of a pick 6, basically. Flip the play with the R2 button. We're going to counter to the wide right side. Tell you what. Audible some quick slants. Check the square route. Square it. They're both open. Meet me in the middle. It was either Aiken or Smith. One of them got it. Smith's got 6 catches for 111 yards already. Except for those 4 turnovers, Flacco's been okay. Right? Hot routes to the X. Tell him to do an in. To go do a deeper route. Square if he gets open. Not really, but X is open. That's 8 yards on a first down. Why bother running? 200 yards for Flacco and basically one half and 1 possession. Inside zone, nope. Flip it. Actually. Middle, low, high. C. Smith Sr. on the fly pattern. R1 if he's not open. Square! Someone please cover him! And that was almost intercepted. I chucked it up. Someone please cover these. They're doing zone blitzes. That's it. They're doing zone blitzes. Probably they call them like what, half the time? They're doing zone blitzes. Can't pitch this. Play action shot to Aiken, probably. Square if he's not open. Aiken is open! Wow, threw it to the back shoulder. I threw it before he made the cut. That should have been a miscommunication. He was supposed to do a skinny post. He was supposed to do a post route. Oh well. Try and counter to the left. See if we can actually get a running game going. Nope, can't get a running game going. Not with these jokers. Cross in. Tell 4 sets to streak on the triangle route. He's open. Oh, dude! And Watson was even more open than he was. Might want to catch those balls, Kamara. Yeah, discount Kamara. Old man. You're 30. You're an old man. Okay, Gilmore. So Happy Gilmore is going to do a streak. Square if he's not open. Square, yep. He threw it to the wrong direction. Should have thrown it to the sideline. But yep, made the cut, got the first down. That's 7 catches for 124 yards. MVP, am I right? He's got half those catches. Half of those first downs go to Steve Smith. Half of those yards go to Steve Smith Sr. Better give me that C on the left side. Yeah, Pitt will give me the C, all right. Wrong pitch. Ah, darn it. Meant to cut it inside. That's okay. It's okay. 3 yards. Finally got something positive. Can we stretch right to the wide side? No, we can't. PA shot. Check Aiken on the post route. At circle. No, it's way out of bounds. Should have told him to do a crossing pattern. Should have drag it across the back of the end zone. Should have done that. Tight end in on 3rd and 7. We're going to have to kick a field goal probably. Tell Wallace to go deeper. Hot. Wallace. Slant. X if he's open. That's a slant for a first down. Yep. That was a good audible. Tell Wallace to slant. So he crosses it. Instead of dragging the route, he slants the route for a deeper route. Mike Wallace wanted 40 receiving yards today. He might not get it. Steve Smith Sr.'s too open too often. We're going to try and pitch it out right. You better give me something. 10 in the hole. 10 in the box. Yep, that's a block and a touchdown for Forsett, finally. Finally got a running game going. Holy crap, dude. And Forsett got his goal. Got to have goals. Great blocking up front. Stick to the... Hit that seal. Hit that hole. That's all you do that. And I'm on offense now. I would argue I would argue that we should kill the clock a little bit, but we kind of want to lead at some point. And we're going to have a lead block on the 5-yard line. No, we won't. What happened to my lead block? Dude. Andy Dalton threw 2 INTs. Try and dive from the 5. Give it to the up back. Might work. Actually, you know what? Audible to PA. This is going to be dangerous in the red zone. Circle is open. Yep, Pitta. Give it to the Pro Bowler. He's past his prime, but you know what? He's still going to be somewhat helpful. Remember when I had Grisham and Pitta in a double tight end set in Madden 16? I traded for Grisham. That's what happened. Traded for Frank Gresham? Former Eagle, I believe it was. End of the third quarter, but Flacco's still slinging it. He's got at least 250 yards, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty close to 250. In three quarters. That's a pretty good day. Except for those 3 INTs, he's been doing okay. Just saying. So we need a score and a stop. Stick route. So we made it out of the shadow of our own goalpost. I would argue we should tell Steve Smith Sr. hot to streak. Check the square route. Not open. X is open on the check down, basically. 6 yards? Yeah, 6 yards. Shallow cross. Again, he can't really get separation like he used to, but he can still catch a few balls. Tell Watson, hot Watson in. It's a deeper route past the line, past the first down marker. Square if he's open. Square is open. Wrong guy. I meant to throw the triangle. Meant to throw it to triangle. Should have been the inside route. Steve Smith Sr. is going to make the cut and catch that ball. Tight end in. Steve Smith Sr. is going to make that. Threw it to the wrong dude. That's all that was about. X if he's open. Circle's open. That's a first down to Aiken. Clay Aiken on the drag route. That's all you need sometimes. She's a check down route. I mean, come on. Third reception for 32 yards. PA power. Oh, we're never going to run it. We're going to do a play action without setting up the run. That's absurd, really. Got 8 in the box. Tell hot route 4 set out left. Square's open. That's Pitta on the crossing route, and that's a first down. Whew, Flacco's going for 300 yards again. 3 INTs though. So much for his QB rating. Play action switch. This is a dig route apparently. Watson on the crossing route is X. Circle if he's open. Exit. Nope. I tried to throw it to Watson after the cut. After the cut. He was gonna make that cut, and I got hit as soon as I threw my arm back, or just after I moved it forward. Close, skinny. Skinner post. Tell Wallace. Hot route. Wallace. Slant. X if he's open. X is open. Yeah, he got past his defender. That's a first down for Aiken. Really weird ragdoll, but whatever. That's 50 yards for Aiken, or pretty close. Kamar Aiken got the 40 yards he wanted. Of course, I had to audible to give him those yards. This is a drag in. Again, the game accelerated the clock. That's not cool. Hot routes. Watson in. I called the wrong play, but that's okay. Triangle's open. He's open with no one in front of him. He spun for some reason. You stay in bounds, kids. Just like sweetness. The Mike Wallace. 3 catches for 40 yards. Inside zone. We're not going to be able to run this, are we? Can't run a freaking play. Can't run a freaking run play. Crossers. Circle route if he's open. Circle is not open. Triangle back of the end zone. Touchdown, Mike Wallace. The intermediate route, running the back of the end zone. Got behind the defender. We'll take it. Last time I forced it to the sideline route on the left side, or on the right side. That deserved to be. I threw it into triple coverage because I liked the matchup. Probably a bad forced into triple coverage. Better term for that. Okay, 4-minute drill, y'all. How many timeouts we got? We got all 3. So stay in bounds, though, kids. We got good field position. Tell Aiken to streak. X is good. That was double coverage. It wasn't that good. Probably should have done single coverage to Steve Smith Sr. who has 125 yards. I'm looking for him on this stick route, though. X might get open. X is open. So you just dump it off to Watson. Ugh, 6 yards maybe. Just dump it off to Watson for 6. 5.5. Salem go on 3rd and 5. Come on, kids. We can get this. Mike Wallace. Hot routes. Mike Wallace on a slant. See if he gets open. Triangle is open! Wow, it was a yard short of the first down. That was bad. Just got past the linebacker. Sitting there on the wrong side of the first down marker. Just saying. Just saying. Spacing. We can audible to go deep. Hot route. Steve Smith Sr. on a fade. Square. That was double coverage, doofus. Told him to do a fade. Should have told him to zig out. Should have told him to do a fade. A strong flow with a slant on the left side. You know what? We could tell Watson. Tell Wallace. Well, whatever. Square's not open. Well, I threw it to square anyway. I forced it to square. Did he miss? Did he drop that? Why did he drop that? I literally put on the numbers. What's going on with that? Curl flats on 3rd and 10, which means we got to tell one of these guys to go deep. Tell Watson, hot, Pitta, streak. Triangle route. Triangle's not open. Float it up. Nah, why did I tell him to float it? He caught it, but I think it was like 6 yards short. So I guess we're going to have to punt. You're going to have to punt. 4th and 8. It's a 2-yard hitch route. What was that even about? I keep forgetting to hold down LB to chuck it up. I'm going to do a 55-yard field goal. Skip. Tucker got it. And Buffalo matches. We're going to overtime, it looks like. We're going to pretend to run out the clock. Circle maybe. Circle. What? Wrong guy. Oh, Smith Senior almost got it. Did I press the wrong button? Because I was throwing it down the middle. I could have swore I was throwing it down the middle. We're going to have to punt the ball, but we're better off running it. Check X. X is not open. Don't fumble the ball either, Flacco. Thought we were trying to run out the clock. I thought we were trying to run out the clock. We're going to have to punt. Verticals. It's Aiken. Let's see. Hot route. 4 set. On a streak. Circle is open. That's a first down. So we're going to call that our last time out. Just for funsies. So how many timeout? That's our last timeout, I think. Actually, I think we have all 3 timeouts. Made it happen. So how many timeouts we got? Well, we're probably completely out, so there's that. So we can probably throw it down the field once. We're on a no huddle. Let's see. Tell Steve Smith to slant. Triangle's open. Get out of bounds, kid. Not going to happen. Okay, no huddle. Might get a field goal out of this for the 4 verticals. Game plan play. X if he's open. Triangle got open again. Nope, he dropped it. That stops the clock at least. Am I right? Slot chase. Yeah, stop the clocks. We got a little time. Perriman. I think we should tell Perriman to just streak. Slant. He might go the distance. Circle. Get out of bounds. Get out of... What flag? What flag? Face mask on the defense, I bet. Yep, I'll take it. Play action pass. Okay, not a lot of time here. Pitta. Square. Streak. Check the square route. Not open. Circle web! Try to throw the circle. That puts us out of field goal range. That put us out of field goal range. That put us out of field goal range. Amazing. Amazing. That's amazing. Wow. We're going to lose on a coin flip, aren't we? That's amazing. Lord. Ravens won, so obviously we're going to receive. Don't be absurd. Who do you think we are, the Bills? I love how the decisions precede the actual flipping of the coin. It's like, yeah, we won anyway. Okay, we're on offense. Okay, we did I want to say the offensive line did a much better job in the second half, preventing pressure. Check the square. That's forced out on the slant route. Triangle's open. No, it's not really, but I'll take it. Should have thrown it to 82. Watson, I think, was a bit more open. I mean, we got all the time in the world. We only need a single timeout. Stretch it if you can. Nope, can't stretch it. Nope, can't stretch it. 4 verticals. Audible to the verticals. Aiken's got height on the square route. Single coverage on the outside to Aiken, and he can't even jump up and get it. Dummy. I floated that up again. Darby's got an INT. I'm like, he jumped 2 routes. You should have gotten 2 INTs, to be honest with you. That was some AI BS, if I'm being honest. Check Steve Smith Sr. on the, actually, tell Watson. Tell Pitta. R1 to slant. Gonna be a double slant. Square's open. Either one of them would have been open. Pitta's probably a bit more open. 7 yards. 400 for Flacco with the OT. You threw like 200 yards in the first half. You just had like 3 turnovers. I tell you what. Hot route. Wallace. Slant in. Square's wrong guy. Wow. Could have sworn I threw it to the square guy, right? Got the first down though. Could have sworn I threw it to the guy in the middle of the field. Probably got the wrong buttons. Let me double check those buttons. I have to double check those buttons, those button prompts. I knew I threw to the middle guy that time. Okay, Wallace, tell Wallace to go in. Wrong route, but whatever. Triangle's open. No, he's not. X is open-ish. Watson beats his defender. Stay in bounds, kid. He got a first down after running past the defender. 50 yards for Watson. That's how you get that catch up. So there are 4 50-yard receivers in this game. Not a lot of Steve Smith Sr. in the second half, though. He had like 100 yards in the first half. He was eating them all day, but now Flacco's slinging them around a bit. Might have blocking on that side. Pass protection, slide right. Give me that seal. Nope, no one blocked the left side. We got 3 or 4 yards, though. Cloud of dust. 13 yards rushing. What an amazing performance on 8 rushes. Crap, dude. It's a terrible game. 8 in the box. Cross in. Check Smith Sr. on the square. X is open. No one's in front of him. Well, 10 yards. Once again, people leaving Watson open on the check down. 10 more yards for Flacco. He's got 420 probably. Running. What are you kidding? We don't play. What do you think this is? Lamar Jackson? We're not going to run the ball. We don't play smash mouth around here. 4 verticals. Check Pitt on the X. Nope. Float it to square. That single coverage, old man. Touchdown, Steve Smith Sr. for the game. In OT. Just go up and get it, old man. That's how you do that. Flacco with 3 INTs to counteract the 3 interceptions. 440 yards passing at least. Garbage. Well, we spotted them 14 points. In the end, they only got 3 in the second half. They got 117 yards rushing, too. Maybe that's why they won. But you know what? 443 yards passing for Flacco. I mean, do you want him to throw 3 INTs? No. And have a fumble that almost got recovered? No. Tyrod Taylor, the lifetime backup. You know what? He wasn't terrible. He got replaced by Josh Allen and Justin Herbert. You know what? No shame in that. If you're going to get replaced by 2 dudes who are Pro Bowlers. Get replaced by 2 dudes who throw for 4,500 yards.